A trauma that you did not fix, a trauma that was never fixed, will keep growing as the future grows. Yeah, people don't get to understand that traumas are meant to be fixed. If you go through trauma and you're able to survive it by probably locking it in and keeping it safe so nobody get to know about it, I want you to know that it becomes a part of your DNA. Yeah. So when you grow out of adulthood with that trauma, because there are so many traumas that you get while you are an adult. It's not only when you are a child you have traumas. You have traumas as adult too. You go through certain life circumstances and situations and they mess you up real bad. And if you don't get to fix it or know how to fix it, you will end up producing that trauma in a more upgraded manner. And I'm going to tell you this. When you don't fix it, you keep it on an upgrade. And trust me, the upgraded version of a trauma is quite more sophisticated than the one you went through. So you get to have people who've been traumatized and never fixed it, grew out of it, get married, give birth to kids with that same trauma in their DNA without even knowing. Now, what you did was just to lock it in and preserve it for yourself. You cannot preserve it for your kids. You can't. You can't. You can't preserve it for your kids. The only thing you can do is you help them because you have been through it before. And you see them growing, you're going to make it a little bit more easier for them to survive. And if it's possible, make them play with it and dance around with it and conquer it. Because a trauma that is not conquered is a disaster waiting to happen in the future. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. See, I'm not going to use myself as examples, but as an example, but I would say this to you. What you don't fix, you might get out of it, but it's going to fix somebody in future. And it could be really, really very bad. Believe you me. Because it's quite complicated. You see the reasons why you have to try your best when you come across life situations. Try the best you can to fix it. Now, if you don't fix it in your time, which is the present, try your best to fix it in the future. It helps. For real, it helps. You might not believe this, but I'm going to tell you. A lot of kids you see out there are products of these traumas that a lot of people have gone through. They gave birth to upgraded traumas. And sometimes they don't even know what's happening to them. They are, deliberately making life uneasy for other people, which is actually a trauma their parents went through and didn't fix it. And when we got to their turn, they didn't know how to handle it because their parents didn't teach them how. So they take it on anybody that comes their way. So that is why you have to fix every trauma you go through. Fix it. You overcome it. You cook it real good. You fix it. Now, if you're unable to fix it during your time, when you probably get married, fix it with your partner. Talk to your partner about it. Be sure you have a partner who is ready to fix it with you. Because if you don't have a partner who is ready to fix it with you, you ain't fixing nothing. you're only going to have the trauma leave upgraded and much more stronger and much more sophisticated than before. You see, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You have to make sure you're the best version of yourself, regardless of the trauma. You understand what I'm saying? I tell people a lot of things, very, very unique things. You know, there are roses that grew out of concrete. Yeah, there are roses that grew out of concrete. That doesn't mean that the concrete is the soil. No, the concrete ain't the soil. The soil is below and beneath that concrete. The concrete can be so many things. It can be a shield, it can be a protection, it can be a preservation, it can be a decoy. It can be a decoy for you to be in the making of the best version of yourself. To take the concrete as your enemy. Most of your enemies, even when they do you bad, the whole idea about your enemies is for you to grow. They are like the concrete. You get that? Time is all you have. All you have is time. If God gives you an opportunity to witness certain situations, He's giving you a privileged advantage to conquer and be the best version of yourself. So I just say this to people. Survive your traumas, heal from them, conquer them, fix them, and when you're done with it, watch out for these traumas in the life of your kids while they're growing. Give them a good platform for them to heal it themselves. Because you've been through it before. It's going to be much more easier. Have a great day, guys. This is good.